When Together for the Gospel was first being planned, there was some talk about not having any music at all because music can be so divisive. What kind of music would be able to serve as one voice for all those different kinds of pastors? So we settled on hymns. Hymns are universally known. They've stood the test of time. They're rich in Christ-exalting biblical theology, and they're singable. We taught some unfamiliar hymns as well as some newer ones, and we sang hymns of the faith that have been sung for hundreds of years. And at the end of the day, I think we made the right choice.
Before the throne of God above, I have a strong and perfect plea, a great high priest whose name is love, whoever lives and pleads for me. My name is great.
Typically when I lead worship, I lead with a band. Drums, bass, electric guitar, synthesizer. But at Together for the Gospel, we thought that kind of instrumentation would be a distraction to some of the guys there. So we went simple. One guy, one piano. And some people have said, well, didn't you feel like you're compromising what you normally do? And my response is no. We didn't want this to be about the instrumentation or a certain style of music. God never says that we need a certain instrument to sing His praise. And when we start to think that way, that some instrument or instruments are essential to worshiping God, then we've headed into idolatry. When you listen to this album, you don't hear the arrangements, you don't hear the vocalists. Certainly there are better vocalists to be found. What you hear is 5,000 voices passionately belting out the good news that Jesus Christ came to give His life as a substitute for undeserving sinners. And that's pretty amazing. I remember being affected emotionally numerous times when I was leading the singing at Together for the Gospel, becoming freshly aware that God had sent His only Son, Jesus Christ, to die in my place so that I could be forgiven and reconciled to Him as His child forever. And I remember when we were mixing the album, just listening to what we had recorded, the same thing happened. We'd have to stop what we were doing because we were so overcome by the sound of 5,000 voices proclaiming eternal truths that had changed our lives. Our hope and our prayer is that everyone who listens to this album would be affected in the same way, that the gospel would become more precious, that you would become more passionate about and more aware of the good news that Jesus Christ has come to save sinners.